The ActiveState Platform makes it easy to understand when your Python, Perl, or Tcl environments are vulnerable, but it also makes it easy to quickly update and rebuild a secure environment. Let me show you how. As you can see, I have this configuration for my Django Fix environment, and it currently has a number of vulnerabilities associated with it. You can get more details on each of those vulnerabilities by clicking on the Report button. It pops up a PDF. I can scroll through them all. But what I really want to do is see if I can fix the configuration and get rid of these vulnerabilities. So you can see it's a pretty simple build. It just has Django here and about 20 dependencies associated with it, being built for Python 3.9.6 on Linux and Windows. So what I want to be able to have a look at is 11 CVEs. And one of them is critical. If I click on that, you can see I pop up the NVD entry that gives me a bit more details on it. Now I could go ahead and spend some time investigating all these CVEs and see whether they affect my product or not, but what the ActiveState Platform lets you do is shortcut that whole process because we have a catalog that keeps track of most of the recent versions. In fact, all the way back to version 1.2.6. And if you scan through the catalog, you'll see that we also keep track of all the CVEs, all the vulnerabilities associated with each version. Now, I'm currently on version, scroll up here, 3.02. You can see it has 11 CVEs associated with it, but I'm pretty sure there's a more recent version we could probably use right here, 3.1.3, that has 0 CVEs. Or I could even choose the more recent versions that also have 0 CVEs against them. I'm going to go ahead and choose 3.1.13. The ActiveState Platform is going to resolve that, make sure that all of my dependencies associated with Django 3.1.13 also have no vulnerabilities, and we have no vulnerabilities detected here. So I know that 3.1.13 is a viable solution for me to remove vulnerabilities from my Django environment. Now I'm not going to commit this because this is a live environment being used by developers right now, so I'm going to go ahead and discard those changes. And what we really want to be able to do is create a branch. So I'm going to add a child here. We'll call it the Fix branch. And now if I go back to configuration, I can choose my Fix branch, and this is where I want to make my fix. So instead of 3.0.2, I'm going to go ahead and choose that 3.13 instead. I can put a little message in here. I'll call it just Fix version. And I'll commit those changes. And now what's going to happen is the ActiveState Platform is going to automatically rebuild this configuration. And it's already done it. Builds everything in parallel very, very fast. And now I've got an updated version of my Django that has no vulnerabilities in it, ready to be pulled into my CI/CD environment, run the test to see if it passes. So in this way, I've just in a few seconds managed to shortcut that whole remediation process and potentially gotten a quick fix to those vulnerabilities.